Brake on?
Parking brake on.
With the shifter in park and your foot off the brake pedal, turn, hit the on switch again. Okay, depress the accelerator twice, step on the brake pedal, and shift from park to neutral. With the shift selector in neutral and your foot off the brake pedal, fully depress the accelerator twice. Step on the brake pedal and shift from neutral to park with the P button. And with the shift selector in park and your foot off the brake pedal, fully depress the accelerator twice. Okay.
Holy shit!
Yep.
That worked!
Yep, and
that's amazing!
Alright, now hit the brake pedal to turn the car on and hit the on button. Alright, we're on.
Wow!
And it's purple?
Yeah, oh no.
You gotta hit it up once.
Oh. That's blue.
Let me keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Alright.
That's purple. Wow. We're just going to do a cold open on that maintenance mode. Okay. Welcome to the Smoking Tire. We're in a Prius right now, and I'm excited because it's a modified Prius, and that sounds interesting to me. This is Jay. Welcome, sir.
Hi, guys.
Thank you for this. And you said, hey, Matt, I have a Prius that has been modified for autocross, and I could not resist. I had to. And so what you just showed me how to do there, or I couldn't even remember it, what we just did was put the car into maintenance mode. Why did we do that?
It bypasses the vehicle skid control and the traction control.
So to turn off traction control in this car, you have to do something that requires reading a list of steps, like and takes 30 seconds.
Yeah, like Grand Theft Auto.
But it can be done.
Yes.
Okay, and so immediately in this Prius, you notice the steering wheel, which you said is from Japan.
Yes. And
it's just the funniest steering wheel, and your shifter buttons here, which are from Japan as well, right?
Yes.
So do I want to go in B for
yes.
full regen?
Yes,
B is the full regeneration mode, right?
Yeah.
Am I in B?
I think you need.
Oh, do I have to be D and then B?
Yes.
D and then B. Okay. Well, parking brake off. Let's drive a Prius. I'm very interested. So how specifically have you modified your Prius?
It has Megan coilovers. This is the R&D test car for them. And
okay.
It has the TRD rear sway bar,
okay.
the Tanabe front strut tower bar, every single Cusco brace they have, and one that I custom made to fit off the Prius V, the larger wagon, into the back trunk segment. So it has like a whole ladder of braces on the bottom.
So essentially, this car has been stiffened in every possible way it could be stiffened.
Yes.
Whoa. Yeah, and I just felt it right there. Why a Prius? Like, why would you do this?
So I had a Lancer Evolution that unfortunately got into an accident, and I didn't want to pick up another guy's can of worms and start again from where I was. The car was tuned by Road Race Engineering, made it close to 440 hub horsepower on E85, and I was like, well, I'm still going to school. Well, I was going to school at the time, and I'd buy a car that didn't kill my left foot on the freeway in traffic, so then I figured I was going to buy something that I couldn't make fast.
You can't take the speed out of the man. You need to, people who modify can never just let a Prius go. But I see where you're coming from. I genuinely do. And so do you compete in autocross events with this thing?
I've done about 3 of them or so just as a hobby, but I do have 2 other project cars that I'm working on the side, but this is just the daily driver for me.
Okay. What are your project cars?
I have a 05 Lotus Elise, and I also have a 96 993.
Oh, there you go.
911, which I plan on doing a wide body on it.
Ah, well, so all right. So this isn't, you know, we've done other cars that were similarly modified, you know, vanilla cars, and it was like the guy's last hope of having fun. This is just your runaround car that you've tried to play with a bit while your other cars are being worked on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. I get it. So we're gonna go down Decker, and since all you've done is make this thing handle, since you can't make it fast, we'll see if it handles. I can't help but feel a little bit like I'm in a cab though. Like I just Uber. I can't help it. It's bouncy. It is stiff, and you have to input a lot of steering it's almost like it's a car from the 90s and how much steering you have to put in to get it to load up. There's like nothing happening here, but if you load it up, I bet, oh, we've caught an Accord. Oh, it's very stiff. What happens if your autocross is slightly bumpier?
You feel everything in the cabin.
No kidding. This Accord is gonna ruin my day. Will you pull off for me? I mean, I know I'm in a Prius, but they're the only, like, when you're in a Ferrari, they will not pull out of your way. I think when you're in a Prius, they're in even less of a rush to pull out of your way. But if they don't move over by the next corner, we're gonna pause and wait for them to clear, because I don't want to sit behind an Accord. Yeah, they're not gonna pull over, I can tell. Okay, we'll wait for them to clear. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pause, but for you, it's gonna be like we never left. Okay, we're back. Here we go. Let's try it again. Prius handling, downhill, traction control is off. What kind? Oh, there is some rub. What kind of tires do you have?
Toyo T1S.
Oh, is that rub?
That's rubbing against the plastic liner.
Oh, look what's happening here with this Jeep. What are you doing? Did I feel torque steer right there for a second? Was that actual torque steer?
You may have. Your throttle's completely going from 0 to 100 thanks to the Apex throttle controller.
Oh yeah. So what does an Apex throttle controller do in a Prius?
Well, all cars with drive-by-wire have limited torque steer, or, well, not torque steer, but limited throttle opening capabilities. Okay. So when you press the accelerator, you really aren't getting 100% the minute you press it. But on this car, the minute you press the go pedal, it opens the butterfly up all the way.
So also known as the Apex transmission life shortener.
Yes.
Pretty much. Oh! What, have you done anything to the brakes?
Stock brakes.
Oh! Yeah. Is it worth it? I mean, you know, I'm just curious because, you know, the sacrifice to ride quality and rub and stuff like that, is it, do you feel like you've improved your Prius, or do you feel like you've ruined your Prius?
I feel as if I should probably pull the fenders in the front, but I didn't want to do anything that's not reversible.
Call RWB, I'm sure they'd be down for that.
Ironically, my Instagram screen name is Wheelwell.
Oh no. Are you going to do RWB on your Porsche?
It's up in the air at the moment. It's either doing the OEM GT2 body kit, which is a lot more subtle.
This is full throttle, by the way, in case those at home were wondering if I was going full throttle. The answer to that is yes. Yes, I am. And it's screaming up this hill. Oh, look at that. Well, it does have some grip. Can you wear noise-canceling headphones and then you can't hear the rub? It's got grip. Once you load it up, it does have some grip. Oh, it's a bouncy though. And now we're stuck behind a Jeep. This is why I don't try not to film on Sundays anymore. Oh, too many people. Then again, wow, nice cut there from the Jeep. But is this the most reliable car in the world, right? It just always works all the time.
Yeah, you don't really need to worry about maintenance or anything. 10,000 mile interval oil changes, and
even with your throttle controller going full throttle immediately.
Well, I do. Oh, the car only has 30,000 miles, so
thanks, Jeep.
I do kind of double up on Toyota's suggested maintenance just because of the more aggressive, spirited driving style on the car. But even then, it's like a nominal cost to...
Yeah, no, these things are stupid cheap. Yeah, here we go. I keep going, here we go, as if I'm about to go full throttle, and then I realize I'm already there. Is there a Q7 press launch? That was 2 new Q7s going by. Someone's doing a press drive and hasn't invited me. Which is probably why I'm driving a Prius today. Just kidding. Does it get weird for you to not have gauges right in front?
It does. You're always expecting, you know, a tachometer or something.
Yeah, and it's just not there. Like, how about no gauges? You get no gauges at all. Except the thing that goes up and down based on throttle position that tells you you're not getting good fuel economy.
Yeah, that's all you get. But currently, since we bypassed the traction control, it's kind of hidden.
Dude, this is full throttle.
And even with all this romping, you're still getting 40 miles per gallon.
Who cares? If you want to go fast, who cares if you get 30 or 40? I don't get it. I'm sorry. I get it for you. I don't get it. It doesn't seem worth it to me because I had a Volt, and it was a great daily. But if I did this to the Volt, I'd kind of feel like I ruined it. I don't know. I'm not trying to insult you. It's your car, but it rubs a lot. It's a Prius. Why?
I figure if I downsize the tires to 225s, then it probably wouldn't rub, but then you gotta avoid potholes.
Oh, alright. Well, hey, it's a Prius. Oh look, I think I have some regen. I coasted down that hill and then I felt like I had a little more horsepower. Did that mean I got some regen back?
Yeah, you may have.
Yes. I like the idea of regen, but I wish it was just on a button where I could go zoom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just save it and then press it, get your boost.
Yeah, KERS. All cars, if you're gonna have a battery, it should also have KERS. I can't believe what you have to go through to get the traction control off in this car. And for what? Oh wow, look at that. That was a wood-paneled car towing a trailer that was also made of wood. The only way to get more wood is to buy a Morgan. Well, it does have grip. I will give you that. The last Prius I drove didn't have any grip, and this has grip. And also, this steering wheel is amazing. This is the funniest steering wheel I've ever seen. It's great. It's just fully oblong. That's amazing. And thank God for air conditioning. Woo!
Yes.
Thanks, Jay.
No problem.
Check out how Jay modified his Prius on his Wheelwell page. It's interesting. I mean, if you want to make a Prius handle, it handles. I am certainly speechless. I got nothing left. See you guys.